What is going on, dudettes? It's your boy Toomey MWG bringing you another video, and today we have something different on the channel. We are going to be ranking all of the Fall Guys mini games from 24 all the way to number 1. If you guys have been on Twitch lately or have been playing video games anytime recently, you guys should have heard about Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. This is a brand new Battle Royale game, and it's a ton of fun. It's like a Mario Party party game where you start with 60 people and you play a series of mini games that eliminate players, and they can be team-based or individual-based until someone wins the last mini game, and there's only one more person standing. It's been a ton of fun. I've been having a blast streaming this on Twitch, and it's been a poppin' game, so I thought making this video ranking all these mini games would be a lot of fun, and I'm curious what you guys think of my takes. If you guys disagree with anything I say in this video, make sure to let me know down in the comments section below, but we're going to go ahead, hop right into it. At the number 24 spot, the worst mini game in Fall Guys is going to be Perfect Match. Yeah, this mini game is absolutely garbage. It's not fun at all. You don't even need to pay attention to win. All you have to do is follow other players. But just finding the fruits on the tiles is just super easy. It doesn't eliminate anyone. It's just a waste of time. At most, 3 people are going to be dropped out when Perfect Match is played. Enough said. For the next 3 games at number 23, 22, and 21, they could all be put under the same category, and that is going to be tag tail games. So this is talking about Royal Fumble, Team Tail Tag, as well as Tail Tag. These are all equally as garbage, but Royal Fumble is slightly worse because it can be an end game. I feel like whenever I get that at the end, I have all my hard work, and I make it to the final game, and if I get Royal Fumble, it just sucks. I feel like it's really clunky. I feel like it's tough to grab tails. Whenever I get the tail, I get it taken right away, or my tail gets taken by someone I think is further than me. Just really clunky. It's garbage. It's stupid. Team Tail Tag is probably my favorite out of the rest of them because you have more room for error. It's more fun talking to friends while playing it, but yeah, it's just not a good time. At the number 20 spot, the next game is going to be DoorDash. Okay, I do like the racing games in this, but DoorDash is probably the worst one in my opinion. All you really have to do is stay in the middle of the pack and kind of follow the leader. If you try to get in front and commit and get shut down by a door, it just throws you off. It's going to put you behind and you're going to lose the game. It was a cool idea, but it's just not worth going ahead and trying to take the risk of getting the correct door in front. It's really easy to win this game just by staying in the middle and following the pack, which doesn't really make it that fun in my opinion. So that's why I have it at number 20. Number 19 is going to be Tiptoe. Now, Tiptoe is a love-hate relationship for me. It's really fun at the beginning trying to figure out what the correct path is, but once you get about 3/4 of the way to the end, it turns into who can push someone else off first to try to find the correct path. It literally becomes a slugfest at the end, and literally all you have to do is just stay on the tiles and try to push other people off to reveal the correct path at the end. If you fall near the end, it's not looking good for you. You're going to be behind and you're going to lose and get eliminated while everyone else crosses that finish line when they find the correct path. It's just not that fun trying to guess at the end what the right path is when you know there's not a high probability you are going to guess it right. In the number 18 slot, we are going to have Jinxed. Maybe this is because I don't have a lot of experience playing this minigame, but I did not really have a great time playing Jinxed. I feel like it just relies on your team a little too much, and it's just a cluster. It's literally just everyone's running everywhere and just trying to avoid the people with the hearts, and it's just luck. That's really all it is. Maybe it's just because I don't have enough experience playing it, but I just don't think it's that much fun of a game. Number 17 is going to be Hoopsie Daisy. So when it comes to Hoopsie Daisy, I feel like, again, it's a lot of luck. You're pretty much just trying to lock down one area of the map and jump through the rings. But don't get me wrong, it is satisfying to jump through a decent amount of rings in a row. It's a lot of fun, but it's too luck-based. I feel like it just depends where the rings drop and where you are compared to other players on the map. Depends how your teammates do as well. I guess I could say that about almost all the team games, almost all of them, but Hoopsie Daisy it's a hit or miss for me. It's either a ton of fun because I'm jumping through all these hoops and diving, duck dip, diving and dodging, or I'm getting eliminated because my team's trash. At the number 16 spot, we are going to have Egg Scramble. Now, Egg Scramble was not my favorite by any means. when I first started playing it, but it grew on me a little bit, but not in any significant way. But it all relies on the beginning. If you're near the eggs at the beginning, you try to jump in, grab that golden egg. If you're on the sides, you kind of want to loop around to the enemy team's territories and try to cut anyone off with the golden egg. It all relies on the beginning. If you are losing at the beginning, you try to go out and steal the other team's eggs, but the thing is, no one plays defense. And if you're winning, everyone plays defense. It is so hard and clunky to try to get an egg out of another team's basket, but it should be kind of difficult. But if you're on the losing team at the beginning, no one's going to be playing defense, and the other team is just going to pick you apart, and you're going to end up with less than 5 eggs at the end of the game, and you're eliminated. See ya! At number 15, we are going to have Hoarders. This game isn't that great, but it's not bad either. It's kind of in the middle of the pack. It's fun to play with friends, but I don't really know the strategy on this one. It just kind of, again, relies on the initial rip of the game. If you have more than enough balls to qualify for the next round, you're just going to want to play defense and protect your side. But it's not the most fun game ever, and that's why I have it at 15. Locked in at number 14, this is Rock and Roll. Now, Rock and Roll is another team-based game that's a lot of fun to play with friends, but the most enjoyable thing is just not pushing the ball, going all the way to the end and trying to sabotage others. That is one of the most satisfying things in the game. If your team's losing and you go over to another team's ball and push it backwards, sabotaging them, but it is the most defeating thing if you get sabotaged. If all the other teams gang up on you and push your ball back, it is just the most frustrating thing ever, and you get eliminated just because random people just try to sabotage you. It's either a high or low. There's no in between when it comes to Rock and Roll. Number 13 is going to be Seesaw. Now, Seesaw could either be really easy or really difficult. It depends on the start. If you get a nice start where you're out in the open by yourself, you're deciding your own fate and making your own mistakes. But if you are with the pack, it literally depends on how many people are on one side of the seesaw. The seesaw could literally be straight up and down, and people will still be jumping on that thing, trying to get ahead. And you're just stuck there waiting for the seesaw to level out. It's just not fun if you get stuck with the pack. It's really difficult trying to deal with others that are also trying to get ahead. And when there's a ton of people on one side and it's up and down, it's just so frustrating to see other people not trying to go to the other side because they're trying to get ahead of you. It's just really frustrating if you get stuck with the pack, and that's why it is number 13. Number 12 is going to be Block Party. Now, Block Party is a lot of fun if you also have a ton of friends that are in the game as well, but it's not very difficult. It's fun to try to avoid the moving barriers that are coming your way and jumping over obstacles, but the only way anyone really loses this is if they don't get lucky and they get bumped to the side and get swept away by a barrier. That's the only way I've lost this game. It hasn't been because I haven't jumped in time or anything like that. It's because someone's grabbed me or I've been bumped to the side and I got swept away and knocked over. Or if I jumped, I fell on someone, then fell down, and then I got swept away by a barrier. That's why I kind of have it number 12. There are some fun moments. It is intense, but not a lot of people lose in this one. At number 11, this is Fruit Chute. Now, Fruit Chute is a game that can be very unforgiving, but once I kind of figured out the strategy of sticking to the sides, I haven't really had any problems with it. But you do have to stay on edge at all times. It's fun figuring out what direction you have to go based on what shape fruit is flying at you. I mean, you're never safe until you fully pass that incline and get on that final stretch to the finish line. You have fruit flying everywhere. It's very colorful. It's nice looking. You have the little pretzel logs that shoot at you that you have to look out for. But again, if you stay on the sides, you should be good. And the first minigame that's cracking the top 10 is going to be Gate Crash. Now, Gate Crash is another racing one, which I love. It's a lot of fun. This one actually requires skill. It does. You have to know what door's coming up and which one's going down. You have to read the patterns. And at the end, you have to make a decision at the end whether to go for the middle or the sides on that final jump that separates the men from the boys. It's a lot of fun to do this one with friends as well. You have the little glizzies that are moving back and forth trying to knock you off. You have the doors moving up and down. There's a lot of things that can screw you, but if you're smart and have great game IQ and can read patterns, you should have no problem with Gate Crash. She is a beauty at number 9, and she is going to be Jump Club. Jump Club is a ton of fun, high octane action at every single moment. You have to run around the circle perfectly timed when the green bar is away from the pink bar, so you can jump over and get under the pink bar safely. It's a lot of fun. It's very satisfying to see everyone else flying off the map because they got hit by the cylinders, and it just gives me those wipeout vibes. It's a ton of fun and never a dull moment. So that's why Jump Club is number 9. Numero ocho is going to be Fall Mountain. Now, Fall Mountain is an awesome game. It keeps you up on your seat. You have to focus at all times because one mistake and you're back in the lobby and crying about how that little stupid hammer swung and hit you away from your first ever championship. And also, it's very sad to see that you get past that final obstacle, you're going up, and you look to your right and you see little Timothy barely ahead of you grabbing the crown. It's very sad and unforgiving, but it's very rewarding once you know you dominated and beaten all the other players by grabbing that crown at the end. Number 7 is going to be Hit Parade. Don't get me wrong, Hit Parade is an awesome obstacle course, but here's why it is worse than the ones ahead of it on this list. The pinwheels in the middle. This part will screw you. It decides your fate for you. It only depends how many people go on the right side and the left side. Whoever has more people is going to make it through quicker. If you don't make it through the first initial pack, through that closing and opening door at the end of the pinwheel portion of the obstacle course, you are screwed. Dunzo. Nada. Zip. You're gone. You lose, suck it. Here's where I think I'm going to get some disagreements. At number 6, this is Rollout. The reason why I have it so high on this list is because you have to be on edge at all times. You have to look where you're going, look at the obstacles on the pads you're going to, and the amount of people that are on this map. There are going to be about 40 people playing Rollout with you, and the other people just make it hard to move spot to spot and you're trying to fight for that open space pretty much. It's a lot of fun. It's very hectic. You stay on edge. That's why I have it at number 6. Dudes and dudettes, we have made it to the top 5, and starting it off is going to be Dizzy Heights. Now, the reason why I like this race is because it's pretty relaxing. It's a good start to your show. You don't have to do anything too crazy. Literally, it's fun playing the different sides of the turntables, and I feel like the ball obstacle in the middle is it's fun. It's a lot of fun. The only thing that will screw you over is that jump. When you go up that incline, you have to jump onto the platforms with the 3 turning tables. That's the only thing that will screw you up in this game mode. It's a lot of fun. There's nothing too crazy that will screw you over. That's why I have it at number 5. At number 4, this is probably the best start to the show in my opinion, and this is going to be Whirligig. Now, Whirligig is an awesome race. I always have so much fun playing it. The obstacles are just fun to get past. If you get hit by the rotating columns, they could shoot you forward. It's a lot of fun. You could take little shortcuts by jumping onto the yellow boxes and jumping onto that high platform. When you get hit by the propellers, they could launch you up. It's just madness. It's a lot of fun. If you're falling behind, you have the option to go through the middle pinwheel at the end to kind of get a shortcut. It's a risky play, but can pay off if you are behind the pack. It's just a lot of fun and so many different options to take, different paths, and that's why I have it at number 4. And number 3, this is going to be Slime Climb. Whenever I see Slime Climb appear in my show, I'm scooting up my chair, I'm leaning forward, I am all in on Slime Climb. I am taking every shortcut. I'm sweating out here. I'm trying to be number 1. I'm just going out there trying to get my best time. It's just a ton of fun. The degree of difficulty is great. It eliminates so many more players than it's supposed to. It's a crazy mini game, so many good obstacles, and you're never safe. You're never safe. You can get hit by the wrecking balls at the end. It will send you right into the slime, and your show is done. Just like that. You have to be cautious at all times. You have to be careful and speedy at the same time. But if you do complete the course, you're probably going to move on to the next round because this thing eliminates a ton of players. With 40 people doing Slime Climb, it is just pure chaos and it could be a lot of fun. So that is why Slime Climb is number 3. And number 2, this is going to be Hex-A-Gone. So Hex-A-Gone is an awesome end game for Fall Guys. It's a lot of fun. It reminds me of the Minecraft TNT runs from back in the day. So much fun, especially in the end game. It is so satisfying to win Hex-A-Gone. But at any moment, you could be up top, you could drop down. If there's people below you that create holes, you're falling 2 or 3 floors. See ya. The game literally can change up on you just like that. You have to be on edge at all times. The strategy for this would be just jumping on every single block if you're all the way by yourself. If you fall early, try to make a hole in the middle so other people will fall through it. There's a lot of strategy. At any point you can win as long as you don't throw it completely at the beginning. And in the number 1 spot, my favorite minigame in Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout is Fall Ball. Fall Ball is a ton of fun. Whenever I see 12 to 10 players in my game, I am praying for this minigame because it's a blast. Playing with friends, you talk strategy, who's staying on defense, who's going on offense, who's attacking, who's scoring the goals. It's just pure madness. It's a lot of fun. I love this game. I always have a ton of fun playing it, and one of the most satisfying things in this game is scoring the overtime goal for your team. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. The ball hitting is a little quirky, but it's fun. It's a good time, and you always feel good when you score goals or make a big save for your team. Yeah, it's just my personal opinion. I have the most fun when I play fall ball, and yeah, that's gonna be my number 1 game in Fall Guys. Alright, so there you have it, guys. We have made it through every single one of the mini games in Fall Guys. If you made it to the end of this video, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a ton of fun to make. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout is a great game. If you guys haven't played it, I encourage you to download it. It's a ton of fun, a great game for friends, and yeah, it's awesome. I highly recommend. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys have a great day. Take it easy. Peace out.